Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 446. I am your host, as always, here to bring you another slice of the Brony community for another week. I am your host, Circuit Main. And of course, I am not joined by myself here. I have a wonderful cavalcade of panelists here to indulge in all of our insanities. We, of course, are joined by a video that will not stop and Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
We are also joined by DM21, Textalion,
Yep.
Toakoi,
Me.
and Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yes, I'm here.
And we're here to bring you the silliness of the Burning community for yet another week. However, I'm going to go ahead and just get started right off the bat here with a little bit of bluntness right now. Right now, I'm sitting in about 104 degree weather. I have a skinny margarita in my hand because that's the only liquor I have left after I found out a bunch that I bought was already bad before I could even get a chance to drink it. So I'm kind of annoyed at that. It was mint cream.
That's amazing because it takes a while for liquor to go bad.
I know I actually looked into it. I don't know how that happened, but it apparently went bad. It went bad. It wasn't supposed to go bad at all. So whatever happened to it.
Flimflammed.
And worst part is I can't do anything to refund it because it's Utah and open liquor is basically you're sunk. You can't do anything about that. So I lost $20 on with a drink that I actually love. That mint cream. The mint cream is so delicious. It's mellow and it's got a light minty taste. And the margarita, all they had was a skinny margarita or like a $40 Jose Cuervo bottle, which was giant, and I didn't need that much.
Second, you reminded me that there is a country song about Jose Cuervo.
Yeah.
But in any case, no, this has been, I don't know why. Last week was exhausting. This week is already starting off worse. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm somebody that's just in the desert. It's just like, oh, look, there's some good news on the horizon. No. It's terrible. I actually made a joke about it. Just like, I'm crawling through the desert. Look, game announcements. No, they're just announcing stuff we already know, and most of it is also games as a service. Oh, look, there's a new show coming out. No, it sucks. Look. Look,
Okay.
It's another work week. No, 3 days are already 100-degree weather. I don't know. I just...
with that because there's a lot of new stuff coming out that actually could be good.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say I've been trying to pay attention to E3. I usually don't watch it straight up because it happens when I'm in the middle of work, and I just like to see what the announcement. I like to see what the announcements are and just get a full fling of it. And I get that we've been in a year of syrupy hell. I'm not going to deny the facts of life, but. I don't know how much Suki has been paying attention or anybody else here, but E3 has sucked this year.
There's the Microsoft show and the Capcom show weren't too bad.
Yeah, like I appreciate the fact that the team for Resident Evil, while they didn't have any details, they did let the fans know. Yes, because people want it. We are working on additional DLC.
I know that is great.
I did not realize that at first that there legitimately was not going to be DLC. Apparently,
really, they didn't plan for that at all. I thought that would
apparently. I guess.
Sorry.
I would put money they would have at least had a Chris DLC for whatever happened for the events of 8. You know, just kind of give his side of the story.
Honestly, I thought it was from the events of the game. I thought it was going to be obvious we were going to get a DLC with him going after. Like the whole thing where like on the helicopter near the end he's like, all right, we're going to BSA Europe. I figured we were going to get something with that.
Yeah,
And you off on a cliffhanger and lack amount of horror compared to the previous entry. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, given how 7 kind of went, okay, Chris is the DLC. With this information, people are probably thinking the same thing.
No,
the thing is, what I've seen from playthroughs is there wasn't as much horror compared to the previous entry.
There's definitely not. No, they definitely went back more towards the action side of things with this.
Yeah.
I kind of saw a mix of 7 and 4 with it. 4,
Yeah.
4 didn't exactly have a lot of horror, but it still had scary elements, just not horror elements.
Well, the whole thing with RE8 is it's very much, we already know there's going to be horror, but we don't know what types of horror we are going to before playing the game.
It would have been so easy just to give us what we got in 7 and just left it off there, but they're trying to go back to the action roots, which
I think they're trying
over time.
I think they're trying to get to that happy medium that 4 gave that everybody really liked, and I mean they switched back to like a pure horror route, and then they did 2 and 3, and it kind of feels like they kind of dropped.
The
their
thing
things
about
a bit
4
there.
is no one was expecting them to take that route, which is why it was well received back then.
To be perfectly honest, I'm gonna say this right now. Look, if you look back at all the Resident Evils, I think 7's the first one that felt like they went truly horror. If you think about it, even Resident Evil 1 was a campy B movie, not even really horror. It was technically still an action horror thing. The reason it was survival horror was because you had limited resources.
Also,
That's
the
the
camera
only
was
reason.
kinda against you.
Well,
Yes.
that was more of a limitation. At
Also,
the
the
time,
first person perspective helped in that regard to 7.
too. True. Well, in any case, we could dissect this till doomsday, but the whole thing is E3 just kind of felt as kind of sad in a weird way. I mean, it had some decent announcements that are kind of intriguing, like I found out about Guardians of the Galaxy. That did look interesting. I'm actually partially excited about the repixelization of.
Well,
1 through
given
6.
how hard the ball was dropped with Avengers, I'm waiting until reviews or.
I know. That's the
game.
thing there. I think the one thing that is just driving me the most insane out of all of this E3 is all of the game announcements are just kind of with the weird hanging in the air, just like, okay, are they going to botch this or is it actually going to be good? It's hard to build hype because of how much disappointment. It feels like every year for Christmas you've been hoping to get something awesome, and you keep getting socks, and they're not really good socks either. And at this point, you're just like, okay, I know I could see that it's something hard. It's a nice square. It's very rigid. I beat my brother up with it, and it didn't bend once, so it's probably not socks. But I'm still very scared that it's going to be socks, and worse, it's going to be horrible woolen itchy socks that I can't even wear. That make my feet 2 times too big, so I can't even put them in my shoes. It's like, what kind of socks are they? Why did I go to socks? Anyway,
Because Minty wants her socks back, Circuit.
she can
Also,
she can do a lot of things.
saying what everyone
But
thinks
no,
of
actually,
the
about
video.
I don't want to go on this tangent too long before we start to get the commander something buzzard saying, "Get off, get on with it, get on with it." Oh, crap! Sorry,
Yes, get on with it
commander
already.
something. I am sorry. I made you a buzzard. We should have made you a little dragon. Actually, that would have been awesome. A little commander something dragon that just kind of flies by after a while. Get on with it.
Do not tempt me. I am able to do animation.
Anyway, get just. There are some things I had fun with. I mean, a limited run. Apparently, they announced several games that are getting physical releases, and then they ended with plumbers don't wear ties.
Oh God.
Which
I've seen a lot of that.
I mean,
from
it's a big
stream
meme.
and
It's a meme
nerd
game.
already.
It's a meme joke, but I don't. That's one of the ones I don't know why they're memeing that, and it feels even weirder because there's so many awesome old games that really do need to get a release like that, but not plumbers don't wear ties.
Also, the Shantae series is getting a physical release for PS4 and PS5.
I'm not too surprised by that one, but that's still nice.
I even have the physical for Shantae and the Shantae Risky's Revenge.
And anyway, yeah, Capcom was okay, but kind of blessed. Square Enix promised that whole Final Fantasy, the repixelation. I'm hoping it does well, but I'm scared to death that it's going to end up like the Android versions. And I'm also completely confused and annoyed at the reimagining of 1, which that basically looks like they did Ninja Gaiden meets Dark Souls and put Final Fantasy into it.
Not to mention the demo is not very responsive.
You mean completely broken?
Well,
And I know we're a pony podcast, but we also love video games, and I don't know. It's just I know that it's been a tough year, but it also feels like such a disappointing E3 so far, and tomorrow is
Well,
the
at least
last
we
of
have the
it.
games we currently have to enjoy ourselves with.
And yeah, all that's left right now is Bandai Namco, which I'm actually kind of hoping
And
that
Nintendo.
and Nintendo, yeah. Those are the two ones, and I just feel like if those go really bad, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be a happy circuit, and I don't want it. I hate being not a happy circuit.
I understand that completely, but I'm also like, I'm amazed we're even getting the amount of games we are this year after the last year.
I'm not.
Not to mention most of what Microsoft presented at their conference is available on Game Pass.
That's kind of the point. Shows when it's on Game Pass, people buy Game Pass.
I know. Game
I know,
Pass.
which is their bread and butter.
Also, I'm gonna say this. I mean, here's the other thing. As far as for Nintendo, based on the prior directs and stuff, I get this feeling we can definitely expect some news on Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I want to believe that, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some news on that. And I think Splatoon 3, and I don't know. I'm just hoping for something big. Like, to give me something amazing.
Splatoon 3 being
Give me-
next year's direct.
Give me the Nintendo 64 Classic. Give me the Nintendo 64 online service. Give me something
They
to
already have
believe,
that
because
for
I am
Nintendo
living
already.
just to breathe. I need something more. And
Do
I better
have to
no.
take out Daft Touch?
Do
No!
I feel a Disney Princess song coming along?
Because
No.
that's very much what you're saying.
Why is it every time I quote a song, you get the wrong song?
Because I've actually listened and internalized that song. It's actually very much in line with what you want.
But no,
Oh god, me and
it's
Carl
not what I
have the
was
same
quoting
song.
though. Anyway, moving on. We're moving on here. I'm just gonna say it's been a rough week. I'm right now drinking 16 ounces of light margarita because I'm trying to watch my figure. And also, it wasn't like $40, so that watching my figure and my budget. But yeah, no, it's been a rough week. It's a rough day right now, and I'm trying my best to keep cool. But we do got a fun show for you. I have set up a bunch of Friday Night Funkin' mods. I found out about one particular mod that I wanted to take a look at, and then I found out about the website where all the mods are, and I decided to do a little bit of digging, and I found more mods. Some that might see more releases, some that are complete as they are, and some that will probably never see any updates again. But we'll see what happens.
I
with
wonder
that.
if they'll wind up on Steam due to how popular it's becoming, just like the Harry Stickmin games eventually made their way.
You know what? I would love to see that. I would considering they're actually working on making a full release of the game, and they did a huge Kickstarter for it that succeeded relatively well. There's all the possibility it may come out on Steam. Whether it will actually have a workshop ability and the ability to mod it the way that that people have is another case, but it is entirely the possibility.
All right, so after that, let's get on to these because I think we've rambled on enough.
Actually, Ryan, okay, my brain hurts. Sorry, right now.
You asked if anyone
okay.
else had What's Up, Brony.
I was about to. I wasn't even sure if that was a What's Up, Brony. That was more like a mild rant to try to alleviate the air before we actually get
No, I
into the
thought
show
you were
proper.
going to ask any of us what's new with us.
Oh, I definitely will. I'm just right now kind of. Apparently, Skyrays was right next to a chemical plant that caught fire, and they sprayed it with a chemical plant that is literally lithium grease. So my brain hurts when they got lithium grease and they have firefighters spraying water on this stuff. I mean, this.
You should be using powder to put that out.
I'm not gonna think. I'm not gonna think about it too much, and I'm just gonna hope that the
Yeah.
worst case is just a big smoke plume, and then nobody and no thing is going to get infected and poisoned for the next 5 years. Let's go on to What's Up, Brony here. So, what's up, Bronies? That sounds about right.
Well-
Let's go ahead and move. Okay, sorry.
Well, actually,
You know, heat exhaustion, working
Okay.
95 degrees.
Oh,
Sucking.
I know that. I was helping split logs this morning. Not fun. Not fun. Although my insanity did pay off, because after doing an errand, I was riding my bike in a thunderstorm. I had someone sneeze, and I went inside, and they just said thank you.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
brought
stick
up
with
pictures of my
insanity.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished repairing the doors on that thing. So it's actually the cab's in way better shape than I thought. There's only like one quarter that is rotten out, so I am very tempted to just grab the quarter off the cab that I bought, replacing the quarter on this thing. And it was amazing how light that cab was. Like, I was able to put a 4x4 under it and lift it up with just using a pry bar, no jacks or anything. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, Bagley has finally arrived.
Yeah.
And-
He missed all the ranting. I guess that's all.
Yeah.
that matters.
Probably a
we
good thing.
haven't recorded.
Yeah.
And that just showing how they connected up the service bed onto the frame, which is really unique because they used U-bolts versus how almost everybody else I've seen install flatbeds or service beds onto pickups. So that was really cool.
All right.
It made it so it's really easy to get the bed off versus having a clamp.
Get the clamps, Johnny. Get the clamps.
Well, what they do is they have like this like almost half-inch thing of steel that they weld onto the bed after they get the service bed or flatbed centered. They weld this like half-inch plate on one side, then on the other side, so it clamps it in place on the frame. So when you get it off, it's a living nightmare.
Ugh.
So I was like, oh, they used U-bolts. I like that.
All right. So does anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony? All right.
I also got the engine and transmission loose, but the tractor was too light duty to actually lift it off the frame.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're guessing the thing is upwards of 800 to 1,000 pounds with those two together.
All right.
So,
All right, and yeah, I think that it doesn't sound like anybody else was ready to chime in with anything. So just to check one last time, any other What's Up, Brony, before we go ahead and drag on? Let's go ahead and get our move on then. So we do got a bit of news here. We're gonna go ahead and go through it. I will admit, yeah, like I said, I'm just completely wiped out and exhausted this week. I am going to still give it my best here, but we'll probably end up trucking through things a little bit quicker than usual because I don't know if we have the energy to fight ourselves with this. Let's keep it. Let's just
I'm
go.
still suffering from heat exhaustion. I am incredibly nauseous right now, actually.
Ugh.
So
Honestly.
it's been fun.
So let's look at things that we'll be able to have fun with when we're not. Oh wow! I just suddenly got dizzy. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Worst case, we might end up cutting the show short if things go really bad. But I don't think we're there any close. We're not close. We're not that. I'm not drunk.
The words might fail us, though.
I'm not drunk. I'm just slightly inebriated. I swear.
Take the test, sir.
So. Pony.
I swear to drunk, I'm not Celestia.
So, online convention scene, in a week and a half, Ponyfest Online will hold their concert. So, this is going to be one of the last few online conventions that will be hanging around for the time being. Since a lot of the big conventions are going to be starting to go into a physical format here in the next few months. But yeah, a big music concert. So that's going to be a lot of fun if you haven't had a chance to check it out. And as for the big conventions, though, Ponyville Cider Fest has finally released their big website. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is, oh, geez, I can't even get away from E3 with some of these posts. Ponyville Cider Fest. The big reason I'm bringing it up is now is the time that you can go and get your hotel room reservated. I have already reservated my room for the hotel for this con season. I'm not entirely sure if I want to come in a day early or leave a day later. I'm thinking go in a day early and leave the day of in the evening. Because usually the Sunday's last day is the quietest one. But we'll try to figure that out as we go.
Yeah, that's what I did for like shotgun. I'm coming in at least a day early so I can settle and then leave as soon as possible.
Yep. But in any case, if Ponyville Cider Fest was on your docket to try to attend this year, now that physical conventions are popping up again, now is the time and your opportunity to make sure that you have your room ready to go. And with this also means that please ignore the beeping. Sorry, that's just my fan telling me it's out of water. Don't question the fan. But yes, this also means that I have cemented all the pony conventions that I'm going to this year with Everfree, Ponyville Cider Fest, and TrotCon Christmas. I'm calling it TrotCon Christmas because might as well because it's basically near Christmas time. So I have my rooms ready for all three of them. I have passes for some of them, and I do not have planes for any of them because getting a plane right now would actually be more expensive than waiting later down the line. But I do have feelers out for when the tickets go down, so I can grab my tickets and make sure I get there. So yeah, 3 conventions. I'm actually happy. That'll be nice. I'm actually really happy because I honestly, I've never wanted to go to a convention more in my life. I'd be happy to go. I'd be happy to go to Salt Lake Comic Con at this point, or Salt Lake.
Oh,
Comics.
buddy.
Except that would also be crammed to hell.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be horrible.
But I have a coupon for a free soda. But the soda is also
worth it.
The soda is also cursed. But I get my choice of flavor. The flavor contains potassium benzoate. That's bad.
That's bad.
Great. Now
you are working with people that are into your.
Don't say it like Toa. No. Toa. No. Don't say it like that. I'm banning Toa for 5 minutes for saying people are into me.
Yeah, because I mean he's wrong. I'm not.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to say that.
I'm unbanning Toa because now my feelings are hurt in a different way. I'm gonna.
That's very much so like.
Nobody is
no, I'm not. Fine, you're not. Dang,
I'm not happy anymore. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. So. Oh God! Sorry, you guys don't see it. I timed something unexpectedly, and the people on recording and live. I think some of the people that are watching live may have just caught that too. So, oh God, that was hilarious. Anyway, going to our friends over at Mystery Brian Theater. Brian Theater, okay? Mystery Brony Theater 4000 is currently setting up some more production, and they're reaching out to everybody out there. And I just want to give this a shout out because this might be the opportunity for anybody who has some photoshopping skills. They're looking for pony parody movie posters to put on their lobby.
I have one
suggestion.
suggestion.
One to Evan. It is a parody of the Bicentennial Man. I am not showing it here. I want it to be exclusive to this before I show it in public.
I think I can find this old one I came across years ago, but it could be removed from fan fiction by now. It's the kind of like the image of Hangover.
They might be looking more for actual. They might be actually looking for posters that people are making right now, but
yeah, like fresh ones, not ones from like a decade ago.
My other guess.
Yeah.
Hence why I said I made a Bicentennial Man parody, and.
But yeah, I say if you have the skills out there and you want to put them to the test and also get a poster put into their their big movie that they're making right now, you have the opportunity to do so.
I'm sorry, someone's calling me in the background. I gotta
alright.
read for a minute.
No problem.
But
But
I'm
yeah,
also happy to be a part of the production, at least as a voice actor, and now a mostly contributor.
all right. Well, in any case, so yeah, if you're curious and you want to go in on that, there is your opportunity to do so. Now, doing a bit of a shout out here to a long known member of the Brony community, and this is one we've seen his videos constantly. We've had fun with them, and then he vanished off the face of the earth for about a year and a half or so. But yeah, DWK has recently reappeared, and he does post up a video explaining what was happening, what's going on. I would basically give the Cliff Notes version, but the way the video is made, I don't want to do that. I actually want people to go and listen. If you were a fan of DWK, I do want people to give it a listen, because I think it may have some important information or things that you may not know about, or it might help you see things a little bit differently. But essentially, yeah, there's been a lot going on with him, and we probably won't see any more pony content from him for a long time, if ever. But there's a lot.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Everybody has everybody eventually is going to move on at one point or another for their own reasons, and it's sad to see him go, but at least we have all of the wonderful stuff he has made and will always be there. But I think you should give it a listen if you were a fan, or even if you are a content creator, because it does give some insight to the struggles that some content creators have, and you might end up going through some of it, or it may be a nice little bit of a refresher, give you an idea of something that you may not notice is happening. But yeah.
Oh man, I could.
It's only caused by people realizing, oh God, I don't enjoy it anymore.
I could write a Bible about struggles of production.
Oh, I can imagine, but it's a burnout that'll eventually kill you, because if you don't enjoy it anymore, why are you doing it?
But in all honesty, I'd say take a listen if you are a fan of him.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the long story short of it, without dissecting the video outright, is that we probably won't see any more pony videos from him. So we'll have to enjoy what we have, and wish him for the best in the content he makes in the future. So let's go talk about G5. Let's talk about G5.
Yeah. Also, just to have a little bit of light note from Vaguely, butt lasers.
The image is gonna haunt me forever. Why is that even in there?
It's just there to be there, All
right, so this isn't exactly This isn't exactly spoilery in any way, but we're just gonna put up spoiler tags anyway because G5. So another pony image of G5 has popped up. So we get to see the pony characters in different images, along with, actually, I have to admit, it's a pretty good quote out there. About family being the friends that you get to choose.
Thanks, buddy.
But yeah, that's nice. I'm still disturbed by the wings on one of those Pegasus, though, because I swear they
should have added that coloration or that thinness.
The thinness on one, and I'm still not getting over ice cream hair there. That is going to bug me for the rest of my days. It's a scoop of ice cream.
No, that's more of a troll head. That's a troll.
Nothing helps. Nothing helps.
It's a swish.
But along with that, there was also another image. So yeah, they're just trying to come in hot and heavy at the same time. It almost feels like we're scraping.
Fantastic quote.
Yeah.
Meet our new generation of ponies.
This is a new generation, not the old one. Forget the old one. This is a new
generation.
You don't want the old generation. You want the new stuff. This is a new ponies. It's got that new pony smell.
Well, the new world order or the new attitude era?
You know, I doubt Attitude is going to be involved with these in any way, but I could be surprised. But anyway, the big reason that the image has got so much attention is another scene. There's you can see another background, and it's a seaside village where you can push ponies off of the cliff.
How about our poor boy though? He's separated from everybody else.
I'm a man, so I must be. Oh, terrible! I feel
He's
terrible.
alone.
Second, why must we men be so alone?
You see, I have an Adam's apple, and I'm the first main character to have an Adam's apple, so they got to kind of keep me in the corner here. I'm just
Yeah,
like, God, no, stop. Okay, I was gonna go to a bad direction with that.
Yeah, it went bad fast.
I'm being dramatic.
I was being dramatic. We're gonna go ahead and move on here, but yeah, it's nice to see the new backgrounds and stuff. And spoiler tag off. Moving on. Ponytown. We don't talk about it much, but they have been doing things here and there. They recently released a big bakery hangout spot, which made baguettes a massive meme for a while. But apparently they had some issues and some bugs in it, but now they have everything fixed, so... Oh, let's see.
Hopefully so. No one likes bugs in their food.
But yeah,
You want to know a funny thing?
what's that?
The person behind the bar, he was an editor that I worked with years ago
No, really?
for Project Horizons. Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, I seen that, and when he first posted it, then he's like, I have to take it down because we're having some issues here. It should be back up shortly.
Yeah.
I was like,
Back
okay, cool.
momentarily.
I also realized while reading a fic, like at the end, one of my people here, Double R Forest on Winchester Wednesdays, is being the editor for a book version of it. I'm like, oh sweet, I know that dude.
But yeah, the fun thing about this is apparently this update added...
Captain America meme here.
Yeah. But yeah, the update added a lot, including this large list of edible items, and also a few lists of things that you can carry, just carry around with you. Yeah, holdable
You
objects.
can hold a spoon.
Actually, I'm happy. You can hold a cup of coffee.
Yes.
We can make our coffee brigade. We can make the coffee
Bear
brigade.
bugs.
I'll bring the kettle. It's fine.
And yeah, they also include, you got kitchen objects, other things that you can build now with it, and just some other fun shenanigans and bug fixes.
So
And music.
I say that we're going to have to go back to Ponytown and update the house.
Eventually, but not anytime soon. We got our summer beach home there. We might go back for Halloween or something to make our little Halloween house. At which point, Suki will probably end up filling the house with sand with a little with a water inlay right in the middle of it, and just kind of sit there.
Yes.
And then
Rarely hates
surround
sand.
himself.
It's
Then surround
rough, of
himself
course,
with
because it
candles.
everywhere.
He'll surround himself with candles. Try to summon the demon loaf of bread.
It is.
You kind of went way off the rails there for a bit.
I don't know. I could see.
Yeah.
For some reason, I could kind of see you doing that. Just you have a
Going off
pentagram
the
of
rails.
you have a pentagram of candles and a loaf of bread just sitting there, while you're sitting in water in the middle of a sand house.
Derpy is like, all hail the Muffin Lord.
That's Baguette Man.
It is
trying to
kinda
find
funny.
Baguette Man.
In a way. He's like, I knew him when I was editing audio with him like 6 years ago or more. And then it's like, he went off to work on the 3D Fallout Equestria game before it got canceled. And now he's working on Ponytown. And we still brush shoulders every now and again. It's weird.
Moving on. Sorry, we gotta get moving
I'm
on.
just reminiscing is all. It's like, wow.
Yeah, reminiscing's always nice. So, the ponies. The sim-style pony game that is being made right now, attempting to be made, is actually doing an object creation contest with anybody with artistic skills. So if you want to help contribute to the overall decorative aspect of the ponies, you can make furniture, couches, food, crazy pony magic stuff. Anything you can think of that would look good in the game. They are taking any and all artistic entries, and you can have your chance to have some of your artistic entries entered into the game.
That's really cool, but you gotta feel bad for them. How many dildos did they get?
Probably more than a few.
Probably a fair few, yeah.
I imagine they probably got a few, but who knows? Maybe they'll actually add in a few just under like some sort of command console. No, the
How
command
many
console.
bananas did they get? You know, Celestia and bananas. Never mind.
Oh, I know what you're all thinking, and I don't give a shit. Of course, I thought of that first.
I'm hoping they put pancakes in there. We need pancakes.
I'm just like,
Oh, Vigley's got it. Decorative candles, quote unquote.
They're not sex toys, they're candles.
Decorative candles.
yeah,
But yeah, if you feel like having fun with that, try not to submit too many dildos, though. Go ahead and do that.
Because
Not
they
for
might
those.
just ignore you.
Yeah. But
also, why do I get the feeling if and when that becomes a thing, we're making the bar in the ponies?
so, in any case, who
When they
here?
add the dildos, or
I don't know.
never mind.
Who
I'm
here
talking about
loves-
the game itself. I'll
Right.
leave decoration to second.
Right, moving on. Who loves dragons and dungeons, ogres, monsters? Who loves elves that are beautiful beyond reason, dwarves ugly beyond
Second,
reproach,
just the internet.
kobolds
You
that
know,
are apparently getting way too much attention for some really weird stuff?
Second, it's the internet. We know what you mean.
There's everybody knows what I mean.
So
Too bad
this is a pony stream, not a Final Fantasy 14 stream.
Yeah, good point. Too bad we're talking about Pony Finder. Pony Finder, the book RPG, taking Pathfinder, ponifying the crap out of it, and then allowing you to purchase books, both digital and physical, in order to ponify your Pathfinder, and also D&D 5th editions, is doing a new Kickstarter for Savage Worlds, which will be their next setup of games. And yeah, you can believe it, I already paid into this.
Well, given how we actually did keep Rome like relevant for a bit, if people watched it and had our campaign, I can believe it.
Well, Roan's still working on their stuff too, but
So they're working on their second book right now, so
yeah, they're still getting there, and hopefully they'll see it
Oh, there's
soon.
your bread.
Oh yeah, there we go. We got our bread right there. So yeah, if you wanted to be able to have a chance to fund into a new Pony Finder, you now have the opportunity to do so for the next 2 weeks and a few days. And if you have a little bit of extra money, you can actually plunge in enough money to either have a rumor created for the game, or even your own character bio added to the book. And or your character art, or there's a bunch of other options depending on how much money you want to plug into there. But yeah, no, I already paid into it, though not as much to get my character in there yet. But for the moment, if you are interested in getting another Ponified 5th edition or Pathfinder book to add to a massive collection, or just to get a tabletop game off the ground, or just so you have an excuse to tell your GM, I want to put a pony in our game, and you can actually have the stats to do it, here's your opportunity. Remember, all of this is in our news, in our show notes here, so be sure to check that out. So, who wants to have a remix war?
oh buddy.
How bad is the war going to get, and how awesome are the songs?
My Little Remix, Brony versus Brony Remix War 10. 10th Anniversary Invitational has been announced.
Ooh.
So,
Music for the year.
So they announced they've set up a reunion compilation album of remixes from musicians from quote unquote back then, and essentially at the end result is 12 songs, completely remixed. For now it's saying you can buy the digital album. I actually
So
I've
you're
not
gonna
been
buy
ready by
that
the
as
time.
soon as the show's over, or once it's not on screen, aren't you?
I might. The problem is it's got free mirrors, so you can either pay money to support, or you can actually download it for free.
For free?
For free.
Whoa.
Free.
So yeah, you might want to check it out, especially if you love music. But yeah, sure to check it out. Okay, Savage World system is versatile. Oh, that's nice. Huh.
Yeah, as Vaguely and I was speaking, I know of a One Piece D&D campaign going on.
So
but it could be something.
here's something a little fun, and I'm actually more surprised. Okay, so Insiders made a list of 259 LGBTQ characters in cartoons. We can all see where this is going. So they
have
also
listed at least a few.
they included My Little Pony characters, including Aunt Holiday and Auntie Lofty, Lyra Heartstrings and Sweetie Drops, and Sombra.
And Sombra.
Sombra.
Wait, when did we confirm that?
Yeah!
I've seen Sombra like after he got his glowy eye thing taken care of. Like
I
more of
don't-
like a chilled out
He's
dad.
into crystal, so it's not out of the ordinary.
Also, here's the thing. In the comics, and they can be canon or not, he actually has a girlfriend, so...
That doesn't
Well,
make him
that's-
LGBTQ. That does, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently
like,
the only guesses some people have on this one is it may have been based off of Mike Vogel's tweet, which I think suggested that Sombra was either gay or bi. I'm not sure.
I'm going with 5, since, again, girlfriend.
Maybe.
And of course, Of course, if that is the case, it's incredibly obvious that Sombra is the bottom.
You know, I'm gonna leave that up to the fanfic writers' imaginations.
I mean, it
Oh,
just
you don't
makes
do
no, it just makes too much sense. Somebody that that acts like he does out in public all the time. Yeah, he's totally a bottom in the bedroom.
Gotta act it up, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, RD and AJ, let's face it, it was still kind of on the vague side there a little bit. The power bomb.
Vaguely,
Oh my
hell
god.
No, not even power. Not even power.
No, no. He's one of the socks and makes the funny noises.
No. Dear God, what are you doing?
He knows how to move that tongue.
Okay,
We can move on now.
We're moving on.
we're moving on, but not where you think we're going. So, oh my God. Okay, I found it. I found the insider website of 259 LGBTQ characters, and they got a giant click list of all of these different shows.
Which, yay. Wait, oh, wait. They are just transcribing Equestria Girls
I mean,
and MLP. I think. I don't know.
okay. Anybody want to pick? Anybody
Gravity
want to pick
Falls,
a?
yes.
Anyone want to
Default,
guess which one we
yes.
should click on? Billy and Mandy. Okay, Billy and Mandy it is.
Okay, and I want to see what they did for the Clone Wars, because that could be some fun stuff.
And then they say all the clones are gay. It's like, well,
I doubt that.
Okay, the Squid Hat and
Brotherly
Warden
love.
Toad Black.
Transformers, really?
So,
You know what? That actually makes sense.
let's see. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. The confirmation, proposal, marriage, romance, partnership, and a kiss.
Yeah, I gotta.
I wonder if it was with Squid Hat. The Squid Hat. Actually, it probably is exactly with the Squid Hat. Now that I think about it.
Yep. Okay. Go back and let's see.
Okay, I
what's
might
up
have not
with
seen that
Star
episode,
Wars.
Oh, come on. I said shows. I
Yeah,
said
like-
show me the shows here. Okay, thank you. Kippo. I think the main character actually. Oh look, Equestria
Yeah,
Girls.
right next
Oh,
to
there's
Lloyd,
Sunset
right next
Shimmer,
to Lloyd.
and there's Sunset Shimmer and Equestria Girls. Actually, let
That's
me.
surprised that
Really
they.
confirmed.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sombra says confirmation is social media. So yeah, no, that goes on.
As we said, Summer is a bottom.
Let's see, Kippo. Okay. So
Lloyd in space.
Asher, Burdax, Troy, and Benson.
Okay, Asher, I missed.
Still haven't-
Social media.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched past like season 1 of that. I need to.
it's a pretty good show.
Okay, so
Okay, so Troy and Benson.
It just makes me laugh when they put sources social media. I don't know why.
All right, anybody else want to throw one out there real fast, or should we go ahead and
I
wrap?
don't know what the heck's going on with Clone Wars, because that seems...
Maybe that's the site, the guy who made this site, or. people
All
who made
right.
this site, the whole,
I own
first
Marcy and
presentation
Cassie
of it.
Cryar, and this was
Social media
apparently confirmed on social media.
Huh.
But
and social media.
wait, hold on. Okay, actually, considering this is
Fish
Disney,
sticks.
we're talking about. But yeah, no, the
Yeah.
confirmation is social media, but it's an implicit, and we have no clue what the orientation is, so that one's up to question at best.
Yeah, that's alien stuff, and we don't understand alien gender.
So how about Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Of course, let's go for that.
Okay, let's see what's going on there.
Actually, that one's dead
Oh,
obvious.
okay
that
then.
one's obvious. That one's so obvious.
Okay then, easy one.
Okay. We're having a little too much fun here.
Actually, it's kind of neat seeing that a lot of not very old shows, but some stuff that you
Gumball.
think.
Wait, what?
Gumball.
The hell?
What? That better say social media.
Orientation and no.
Okay, I don't
Social media
Gumball
and effect-
buy.
and effect.
I don't buy. Yes, he did have a girlfriend.
Well, technically a girlfriend, but it's kind of a
You
amorphous
can be into
magic
girls
blob.
slightly more than guys if you're bi.
I guess they're just assuming that since like I don't know is gender I don't know was race is kind of a fucked up thing in their world. I guess is gender
Yeah.
even like a solid concept there.
I have no
Yeah,
idea. Okay,
weird thing.
Gumball was probably a son I should not have flown close to.
You burn it up, Circuit.
She-Ra. No, I'm not gonna do
We're
She-Ra.
just gonna fall down the rabbit hole if we continue looking
Yeah,
at this hole.
Yeah, no, see, okay, here's the thing. You pull up She-Ra, that's just gonna be the entire cast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's nothing
To be
there.
honest, there.
I mean, nothing there is obvious.
Okay, what's Scooby Doo from CMC?
Does it say Mr. Incorporated down
Oh no, Velma.
there? Yes, it does.
Oh no, Velma. Velma Dinkley is confirmed lesbian.
I say no.
Did it all it take for
Oh, yeah.
Shaggy to dump her to turn
Oh
lesbian?
yeah, did you I don't know, from the way I read it, did you hear that that they're making a Velma series and it sounds like they're basically gonna isekai her?
You know what?
I did not, but
Yeah,
I'd actually believe that.
The actress playing her is going to be Asian, yeah.
Yeah, they're basically writing her to be of Asian descent and something about another world. That's all I remember.
Oh god, this joke writes itself here.
Wow.
She was
Oh,
fine as it was. Come on.
Silver Spooner. Oh, this hurts.
Oh, that is
What makes it
painful.
a
Right
great
there.
character is their character, not
Oh,
what their
shit.
orientation is or what their race is.
I don't think
Just
you
how
can tell
they're
what
written.
they. Let's see.
And yeah, I'm sorry, Silver Spooner was obvious. He was way too damn fabulous to be straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was out. He's like, yeah, but
Warm up the truck. Vaguely creepy.
Also, the fact that his name implies stuff.
All right.
You can spoon and be straight.
yeah.
I understand that, but his attitude and his name kind of lean.
I'm gonna take a look at one more just because I'm noticing a lot of these are somewhat newer cartoons. I just want to see if the Superman
Wait,
here. I want to check the
Oh, wait,
Superman
never
here.
mind.
I just want to check. Oh, okay, it's newer animated Superman. Okay.
Yep.
The icon looked like the old 1950s, 40s cartoon Superman,
Well,
and that would have been
look,
hilarious.
That's still 20 years ago.
Was that
A Disney Junior show, are you kidding me?
2009?
That does Oh,
That's 10 years ago.
It's
You're
not as
fixed
new as you
now.
might think. Yeah, I was just
Justice
hoping.
League on that one?
Say what?
Was that Justice League? Because it said around 2009.
Yeah, Justice League, right here.
that's Young Justice.
That's Young Justice.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I think we're way too far off topic. You need
I
to
think
get
Cole
back.
has entered the chat.
I think we've gone too far here. Let's go ahead and move on.
I warned
Oh,
you.
gargoyles! Look at wow, really? Puck?
Oh,
Wait, the Hollow is on there? I knew Kipo would be.
Oh, the Hollow, yeah. In the second season, the very first episode, one of the guys pretty much says he's gay. like flat out
Got it.
just
Need to
doesn't.
Yeah.
rewatch.
Yeah. And Lexington, yeah, that came in comics, I believe.
Creative team interview, social media. You know, I'll give him credit. At least, you know, old show like Gargoyles, older show like Gargoyles. It's still nice. Yeah, nice that they had some references in
Hey,
there.
rally? No.
All right, we're gonna go
Sit
ahead.
down on my
No.
lap.
Yeah.
Either sit
Good
down
to
on my
see
lap or
representation in media, as long as it's done tastefully, not at the expense of the character.
Indeed. But we're gonna go ahead and move on here for the moment. So, last little bit of news here because Cold Dust came in, so we know we have to move on here. So
That's not why I came here. I didn't come to move you guys along. I just decided to join the party a little bit early.
I know,
Welcome
but
to
it
the
also
early party.
it also mean it's not. It also means I really got to get moving on here because we've been on that way too long. Mighty Jax has released a chart showing off the rarities of the upcoming pony dissectables.
Nice.
So it looks like you'll have 6 that are pretty easy to get: Granny, Twilight without wings, Trixie, Derpy, Cheerly, Big Macintosh, and then apparently the more rare ones: Spike and Apple Bloom, Sweetie and Scootaloo, and a Rainbow Dash.
You can hardly see the skeleton with all the rainbow colors.
It's because you don't need to see the skeleton. It's
Who,
Rainbow
who
Dash.
dropped her in the tie-dye factory?
Actually, considering they have her sitting on a bunch of markers, I'm wondering if she just kind of absorbed the colors through osmosis.
Well, it looks
Colors!
like I'm very happy about it nonetheless.
Yeah, colors. Mine. No. Ah, that kind of hurt a little.
Don't go Rainbow Factory.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
I think
these
we're
are-
way past that.
But yeah, this is the second series that is due to come out at the 30th of the month. So at the end of the month is when they will start to come out. And you'll want to get your hands on them quickly because if they're anything like the other figures, they will sell like freaking hotcakes.
Available
Yep.
by.
I have to be more selective with my money.
Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and go into content creation. And as mentioned earlier this month is the artist training ground. So every day I've been working diligently to follow the prompts given for artist training ground. Along with that, Cold Dust, Toa Koi has
Yep.
been doing the same.
I was gonna
No,
say, because
I
I
have
have not been. I'm sorry. I feel like I really wanted to this year.
It's alright, Cole. It's alright.
It's been one of
I've
those
also
weird.
had to do some stuff in bursts because of just time and life.
So
I mean, like, I wanted to take part in it. I really did. And then, like, the first prompt is like, oh, this is going to hit, like, in the middle of the night my time. And then I was like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow then. And then I didn't because, like, all of a sudden I got a toothache. And by the way, I had my root canal. I'm doing good now-ish.
that's good to hear.
Before we
Yeah,
do
that's
the
good
artist
to
training
hear.
ground stuff, let's do some of Deathlight stuff because he has adorable shit.
Oh, I will get to him.
Well, yeah, it's like
I will definitely get to him. I wanted to jump in right off the bat here because last week I mentioned how I was trying to do the digital drawings and it was just doing abysmally bad and it was driving me crazy. And then on that Monday I had to sit down and just do a physical drawing because I didn't have time to do digital because of work and the fact that that when these prompts come out, I'm literally asleep by the time they start coming out, and on Mondays I just don't have the time. So it was mentioned, I should try taking the image, putting it onto my system, and then doing a digital ink drawing based on that. I scoffed at it because I felt like that was weak. Well, I decided to give it a shot. I hate myself. Because
Good.
they're coming out so much better than I imagined, and I don't know what to think anymore.
And Blake said he approves.
So this wasn't the first one I did, no, but this is one of the second one I did, which I did a little bit more rough line work involved, making it a little more scruffy and animated. But yeah, this was the prompt for Pony being something else. In this case, I made Blanked into a diamond dog because I don't think people give him all that much attention. In all that case, Then day
Oof.
10 was Pony on an Adventure. So I went a little bit more. I put a little bit more effort getting backgrounds and stuff. So I have Winchester going on adventure. I even styled the hat off of a little bit off of King's Quest because I was watching somebody playing King's Quest 8 and lamenting all of life in existence because they were playing King's Quest 8. Don't play it, by the way. But yeah, this is Winchester's character, Harmonious Wave.
That looks cute.
Yeah. And one I'm actually particularly proud of because I'm surprised I did the shading all that well, though looking at it now I probably could have tightened up the shadows a little bit. I had a Pony Alone in the Dark, though granted this was one who thought he was alone in the dark, playing scary games like Amnesia.
Oh, is this what you pinged me about earlier in the week? I couldn't tell.
Yes. So, and yeah, CMC is back there with a mask inspired by I know it doesn't look anything close to it, but inspired by Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Eustace is the name of the character you were thinking of.
I know it's Eustace, but I'm talking about the mask.
The booga booga.
Yeah, the booga booga mask.
Booga booga booga.
Yeah.
I'm just there standing quietly.
You're getting ready to
turn
pounce
around, or waiting for someone in the chat to say turn around, and you turn around and then scream.
Actually, I'm playing a scary game. Playing a scary game, so what I'm imagining is you're just about to just like touch my shoulders and completely send me freaking out. Because I'm like at the cusp of losing it there. The only thing
No, not the shoulder. Just flick the ear slowly.
Yeah. The only thing that the one thing that drives me crazy is the face. I feel like I made like Arthur the Aardvark face with with how round it is. The expression, I'm proud of the expression. I worked really hard to get that like pinpoint eye, the creases where somebody's just like really staring intensely, and they are just too focused for their own good.
Be focus.
Coal Dust has died.
No, Cole has died.
Paul, don't
Cole,
leave
come
us.
back.
He's back.
Build my power.
I'm so sorry. I accidentally hit a button on I hit a button on another server. I thought I was clicking on the text channel, but it wasn't.
I've done that before.
I do that way too often. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's all good.
But yeah, those are my three choices. I did a few more, and I'm starting to. At the moment, I'm not scanning in the images. I'm actually taking pictures of them with my camera, putting them on the board as a quote unquote work in progress. Grabbing a copy of the image off of that, and then drawing over that. So essentially, they actually all have physical drawings, though they don't look anything close to what they might look like with the digital drawing in some regards.
Hey, I do the same thing actually. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes.
Yeah. Just because the scared expression one. This is the initial concept that I came up with. You can see the nose is completely messed up. I was trying to go for one that actually kind of looked more like a pony nose, but I just couldn't pull it off, so I ended up going with kind of a rounder face. But yeah, you can see the bare bones of the ideas
nice.
there. Yeah.
Sometimes just putting the bare bones on paper is the best way to do it.
Yep.
Really, when it comes to drawing, just whatever you do to make the end project, whatever steps you need to do it. There's no right answer.
So with that, we do have some entries from a couple of people here. Toa, while I'm going through Deathlights here, go ahead and pick 3 of your favorites for this week. And Deathlight,
Where are we starting?
we're starting with the one which would probably send people to war.
Oh yeah. Nice song got a new child.
Yep, and after that image, second, would you politely read what I said?
No,
No.
I'm just gonna have
Because
the image as
honestly, if
is.
anybody dared hurt that child, they got something even scarier to worry about than a shotgun.
Anyway, I'm
Oh.
sorry, I completely forgot. The challenge of the week, of course, for me was the artist training ground prompts, but there was the Protest Initiative challenge.
That's right, the Protest Initiative Challenge.
That's all.
What was it?
Dental propaganda, right? That's what it
Oh
was.
God, I
That's
forgot.
Right, dental propaganda. I forgot. You see, that was when I had my toothache, and yeah, or no, that's right. That was yeah. Guys, I hope y'all are brushing your teeth well. Seriously, take good care of your teeth. Go to the dentist, like schedule some dental appointments regularly. Don't be like me and like not go to the dentist for like 10 years and then go in for a root canal. It's less than fun.
Yeah.
Although my root canal was much better than most people's apparently, because like they just kind of loaded me up with Novocaine, and yeah, it wasn't that bad of a time. It still sucked, but like it didn't suck anywhere near as much as it could have been. It could have been very painful, but it wasn't.
Depends on how
That's
far
good.
back the tooth was, if they need to do more.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyways,
Oh.
did anyone draw any dental related propaganda?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I completely spazzed it, and I feel bad.
That's fine.
No, I didn't do it either, Cole.
Just know that Minuet is disappointed in you. And,
I'm disappointed in myself.
Well, the prompts kind of went in our favor to do dental propaganda.
That is fair.
Prompts, you could do something else.
In all
Yeah.
fairness, in all fairness, I didn't draw anything this past week, so you know what? The ultimate shame goes to me. I was meaning to draw, and then I didn't. I drew things the prior week, though. Ooh, Circuit, do you want to see one of the things I drew the prior week?
Sure, go for it.
That's cool.
But yeah, while we're doing that, let's go to Deathlights here real fast. And I couldn't tell if this was that she was a chimera until I saw the horns. That's the only thing that tipped me off. Otherwise,
She was originally an Earth Pony.
Oh.
Yeah, give you an idea because I actually got this character from Raven. This is actually her first character that she used for a as a Sona, but after she moved on, and I adopted her because I'm a good friend. But
Nice.
anyways, so the story for Illumabelle,
Who hurt this poor
Is-
darling?
she was an orphan, and she thought that nobody adopted her for so many years because she was an Earth Pony. So she found a way to make a potion to hopefully make her into a Pegasus. It didn't quite work out.
Oh.
Yeah,
And so we continued it on with saying, well, Night Song being a monstrous chimera, of course, caught wind of this and came over and adopted her. Like, I accept that as canon.
basically it was just like, wait, there's some poor child that is going through what I went through? I must protect this child, they are now mine.
No, what Night Song went through is something completely different and way more horrifying. But
Well,
we're not getting into that.
You know what I
No,
mean,
instead
though?
we're gonna show the other image you brought up with the drunk pony thing.
Yes! Drunk Bonnie! She's the best barmaid ever.
He gets drunk on the
We-
job and cusses
We
at
had a
you
drunk
when
stream
you
last night, and I
stand
drank way too much. Whee! But
Alright, along with that, Kuldust has stepped up to the plate. So giving Toa a little bit more time.
yeah, it was a
I
fun
So-
already
time.
got it. I'm just waiting for you to give me time of day.
I mean,
Alright.
this. I remind you, this is from like stuff from over a week ago. I didn't produce anything last week on account
Oh,
of dental
This
issues.
person's character.
That's not
Nice.
Oh, right, I caught the stream while you were doing that one. I kept thinking that the stream was actually already offline and almost clicked out of it.
Of course. Speaking of offline stream, he also made this one.
That's right. I made an offline screen, and it took me till the very end because I did it again.
This is
I
wrong.
did it again.
I apparently forgot what a Z looks like. Like when I write it, it's fine. But anytime I like put it into a drawing where it's like, okay, I'm just going to build the letter because like, okay, the way that I do letters, like digitally, because I don't want. I'm one of those weirdos who likes to like handwrite letters in instead of like finding the right appropriate text or whatever. I'm not a graphic designer. I just like to draw to draw things. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to construct the letter. And for the second time, I made Z's backwards, and I just didn't realize. I think it was Feather who said, "I think it's cute that you put your Z's backwards." I'm like, "Oh God, I did it again."
Cole, when your them friends show you cute things that you do.
Well, we could just
Joey.
imagine Coldust was like this at the moment.
Yes, I can imagine that. But Cole, enjoy your them friends. They are awesome.
Yes.
All right,
Also,
and
there you go. Now you know what my pencil sketches look like when I did that like within 7 minutes on a break, I think.
yeah, you can kind of see the outline, but I'm still so pissed that you make your line so straight.
I'm so upset that you're better than me.
Practice.
Yeah, he's probably
Yeah,
had a lot more practice. I'm not. I'm just. Yeah, it's kind of one of those. I'm mad,
Just
but I
keep
can't be.
going, Circuit.
All right,
Also, I will say that it kind of helps to just kind of like, I don't know, just practice your line work and stuff. Just, just try and always push your limits and see how straight you can get things to look, I guess. I don't know. You're doing great so far, though. Seriously, Circuit, you've improved a lot. Like, just like this year alone, you're doing really good. I really like how your style is developing. So, hey, kudos.
Yay! No, I just need to get a tablet that isn't a
Notepad.
freaking postage stamp. Anyway,
You don't need a tablet, though.
it would help me. Let's face it.
Although I will say a small tablet, yeah, it does kind of like hinder some. Like, even if you get like one that doesn't have a screen as like 11 inches, like I found that it was pretty decent drawing on that personally. Actually,
That's
I
fair.
might still have my old 11-inch bamboo tablet. I might be able to send it to you if you want.
I'll probably just look around for something, and just in case there happens to be, I know there's a lot of screen ones coming out from not Huon, but another one that's actually they're relatively cheap actually.
Yeah, you don't have to get Wacom anymore. You can get like other brands, and from the looks of it, they work pretty well.
Before I forget, Toa the
Pretty
3.
good, Call Dust.
Okay, day 6.
Day 6.
Yeah, I didn't put one for day 6. If you look at everything, I did a bunch from day 6 to 8 because I was behind.
I almost want to call shenanigans on that, but give me a sec. I'm gonna call shenanigans anyway. Shenanigans. Oh shit! I forgot. I'm sorry, Deathlight. There was another one.
There was? Oh, yeah, that was just the reference sheet and the little GIF, I think.
Yeah.
Lumabelle.
But it still should get a little attention though. Well, I'll put it up there while I look for his day 6 now because
It's not that hard.
it is when they're all over the place. All right, so day 6.
Louis tried to play video games, but running tabs like, no, you gotta go back to work. But I wanna play games.
Oh, that's running tab. Oh, wow. I don't know how to. I forgot about running tab, and then I also made it look like a man.
Yes, I keep at least somewhat continuity. Thank you.
Moving on.
Day 8. I went for a parrot with the hippogriff. I'm not proud of it, but hey. And
Alright.
finally, day 12.
And it happens to be the most recent one.
Yep, I actually got it done today. The fact that that's MS Paint into a more painted background with GIF kind of really does convey the stranger in a strange land.
I'll give that. Alright, and with that, those are the entries that we have. And next week, I'm going to continue on with Artist Training Ground Prompts of Revolution! Because it's still Artist Training Ground going on right now. But we also have the protest.
That's right. Protest Initiative Challenge this week. Find a pony song you like and draw a picture inspired by it. Go for it. Any
Okay.
song. Any pony song you like. It can be like one from old, one from new. Could be one that we've never heard of. I don't know. Just like just find one, take inspiration from it, draw your heart out, have a good time. And that should work out pretty well with the prompts, I imagine. You might be able to find one that'll match up better than dental propaganda.
Probably,
And if
yeah.
not,
I feel Minuet would take offense to dental propaganda.
Oh well.
well, guess what? She's a fictional character, and I can interpret that she would like it. So there you go.
She's fictional. I say she likes it. That's an argument I'm not gonna make. Let's move on.
Just remember
I'm not
that
even gonna
like
try.
canon is just fanon that has like financial backing. Boom.
Much.
Yeah, I can't argue that.